One of the most important skills for any drummer to learn is dynamics. Dynamics will make you sound better and take your playing to the next level by adding depth and expression to your playing. Today, we're going to show you how to begin adding dynamics to your drumming. And hang around to the end of the video where we're going to begin a new feature, Rhythmic Roots, the Fundamental 40.
It's new. It's exciting.
Learning fundamental drum rudiments is another way to level up your playing. Learning these will improve your beats and your fills and just overall improve your musicality and creativity on the drums. And today we're going to show you one of the most important rudiments, the flam.
Let's do this.
Today we're delving deeper into rhythmic foundations and we're going to focus on dynamics. Dynamics primarily refers to the amount of volume or force you use when playing your note or a series of notes. But dynamics are not just about volume, they're about control and intention and emotion.
Emotions.
Experimenting with dynamics will add nuance to your playing and improve your overall performance. Most importantly, they will take you from making noise to making music by adding expression and feel to your playing.
Stretch out with your feelings.
There is a lot to learn on dynamics, and in future videos, we will get into applying those to your beats and fills, etc. Today, we'll introduce you to some basics. To get you started learning dynamics, I want to introduce you to how I was first taught dynamics, a system called 18s, 9s, and 2s. Now, I think you'll find this method helpful to start focusing on dynamics. Now, of course, there are infinite levels and subtleties to dynamics, but in this method, we learn three main dynamic levels. 18s, which are for accents or power strokes. 9s, which is normal volume, normal playing level. And then 2s, which are grace notes or taps. Now, each of these should be practiced individually with alternating strokes. And then once you get comfortable with that, practice transitioning between the three different strokes. So first of all, here's 18s. 18s would be a full stroke, no arms, but a full stroke from the wrist, like this. Now the 9s start about here. Okay, and finally 2s. First, we'll do 18s to 9s. So an 18, 18, and then a 9, and a 9. So you see how I practiced stopping short and then snapping back up to the 18s. So 18s, 9s, 18s, 9s. Next, we'll try 18s to 2s. 18, 9s to 2s. Eighteens, 9s, and 2s. 18, 9s, 2s. 18, 9, 2. Okay, so now let's apply that to some of the rudiments we learned in our previous lessons. Let's begin with this single stroke exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try that double stroke exercise now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last exercise, the paradiddles. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can download all of these exercises in a free PDF found in the description below. Okay, so that was the 18s and 9s applied, and in just a few minutes in our lesson on flams, we're going to dive into the grace notes. Before we move on to the Fundamental 40 flam exercise, there are a few dynamic terms and symbols that are used in music notation that you need to be aware of. First of all, the main two terms are piano, which equals soft in Italian, and forte, which equals loud in Italian. And also there are a few modifying terms. First of all, mezzo, or the letter M, which means medium or middle in Italian, and it's used to denote the levels between F and P. So a MP is medium soft, and an MF is medium loud. 2 Ps is used to denote very soft, and 2 Fs are used to denote very loud.
I'm so confused.
So, from lightest to strongest, we have PP, P, MP, MF, F, and FF. Some other symbols you need to be aware of: the accent symbol, the grace note symbol, a crescendo, which means to gradually get louder, and also a decrescendo, which means to gradually get softer. There are some other symbols and terms as well, but these are the most important ones to learn early on. Welcome to our feature, the Fundamental 40, where we will be spotlighting the standard 40 drum rudiments. But first, let's talk about rudiments. Rudiments are rhythmic patterns and combinations, the building block of all beats and fills. Learning rudiments can significantly improve your musicality, your creativity, and enhance all of your beats and fills. So why rudiments? Well, first of all, it improves your technique. You can focus on stick control and coordination, play smoother and cleaner. They'll also increase your speed and fluidity. Also, practicing rudiments will improve your timing and groove. Rudiments expand your drumming vocabulary so that you have more diverse and interesting patterns at your disposal. Finally, dynamic control, enhancing your musical expression and your overall performance. So as you can see, there are just too many benefits to be ignored. Now, the Fundamental 40 rudiments of PAS are divided into 4 main groups: the roll rudiments, the diddle rudiments, the flam rudiments, and the drag rudiments. And today we're going to introduce you to flams. A flam consists of 2 strokes played very close together, almost simultaneously. One is a softer grace note, and the second is the primary stroke, which is often accented. And notice that the 2 notes are not played simultaneously, but the grace note comes just slightly ahead of the primary stroke, the primary stroke being on the beat. Now flams are denoted like this in drum notation. Alright, let's try playing some flams. We'll alternate left and right, and we'll set the metronome to 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, easy enough, but it does take some time to get them consistent. So practice those. Remember to focus on the dynamics of the grace note and the primary stroke. Start slow, focus on precision, and then gradually increase your speed. Mastering flams will add a little extra punch to your playing, and 10 of the 40 essential rudiments are flam based, so mastering this one is essential. So take your time, be patient with yourself, and most importantly, have some fun with it. You will gain control and confidence in your playing the more you practice. So now you know 4 of the 40 rudiments. Pretty good start. And we will be featuring the rest of the 40 rudiments in our upcoming videos. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you too can start to experience the joy and the benefits of learning to play the drums.